Welcome to the channel. It's day 2 of our motorhome road trip from Ireland all the way to Santiago de Compostela in northwest Spain. Now we failed to make Nantes on day 1, and on day 2 we woke in the small town of Brune in its amazing motorhome air. Although still a little jaded from the sleepless voyage, our goal is to break out of France as soon as possible and cross the Pyrenees. But we're already behind schedule. Remember, we only have 3 weeks to get there and back, so time is of the essence. As much as we wanted to stop off in Nantes, we now settled on heading further south instead, to La Rochelle. However, our La Rochelle plan was scuttled as we by chance came across yet another medieval treasure. Remember, it's not always about where you're going, but rather how you get there and what you find along the way. And I think that's a good metaphor for life in general, which can often bring you to unexpected waypoints. So, don't forget, it's important to enjoy the journey as well, because that's where you spend most of your time, on the journey. Before we got on our way, it was time for a hurried stroll around Brune and search out a baguette, of course. I love the stonework. The municipality of Brune, which is 3,000 inhabitants, is a commune in the Côte d'Amour department in Brittany. It's located south of Dinan, halfway between Rennes and Saint-Brieuc. Brune is a commercial town that took advantage of its geographical position, and it was served from the 19th century by the railway line linking Paris to Brest. What I love about pedestrian crossings on the continent is that, unlike Ireland, they are not contaminated by infuriating traffic lights. You indicate you want to cross, the cars stop, you cross the road, and the car continues immediately. It works beautifully for both the pedestrian and the motorist. I was told once that the councils in Ireland bought too many traffic lights, and they didn't know what to do with them.
It's some kind of devotion that brings me down. That without my love for the ocean, I will be.
Whether that story is true or not, I do not know, but it sounds about right, and it wouldn't surprise me. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, this is the Aire de la Planchette, where we stayed for the night. There's a lovely house and courtyard across the road from the Aire. When you pull up in your camper, you'll find all the instructions clearly laid out in English. The first step is to go to the terminal on the left and choose your language. You can pay by card and you'll get your printed ticket here, which will include a QR code. You'll then have to position your camper up to the barrier, and if you don't have an assistant, get out and walk to the second terminal and insert your ticket in the little green slot. A little bit cumbersome, but what can you do? The service area is on the other side of this building, which you can access by driving up here on the left. You can dump your wastewater, and the toilet cassette can be emptied and rinsed here at the front of the terminal. On the right hand side is the fresh water tap for filling up your tanks. I highly recommend this Aire, as it's a great stop-off point after disembarking at Roscoff, especially if you want to exit Brittany and head further afield into France and beyond. Day 2 was primarily a travel day, so we filled up with water and got ready to hit the road. Given that we were already a bit behind schedule, we mapped out our route to La Rochelle with the intention to park up there that evening. This would bring us halfway to the Spanish border. We stopped for lunch at this rest stop on the way. You'll find that France is littered with these fantastic stops where you can take a little break and have a Kit Kat. These stops usually have toilet facilities, picnic benches and space to walk around, and are normally found at regular intervals along the autoroute. Now, the beauty of avoiding toll roads is that one can not only make all kinds of discoveries, but also one can take all kinds of wrong turns. Around 8 PM, with eyelids beginning to droop, we came upon an old town and decided to pull in. As we searched for a parker for the night, we noticed what looked like historical defensive ramparts in the distance. Now, when you're as tired as we were, any old town would have done. Nevertheless, this town really caught us off guard. Such was its historical interest and significance, as it turned out to have been a traditional stopping off point on the Camino de Santiago, the Way of St. James. And as for our park up for the evening, we did find a lovely spot, once more overlooking a pond. Where are we? Well, join us for day 3 when you'll find out precisely where we ended up. Don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.